Hello, H barbarians. The development on H bar continues. The Hedera ecosystem continues to progress. It has been doing that since the last few days. Look at this. These are some key developments, milestones. This financialpress.com. Real world asset development continues to concentrate around a core set of protocols with HBAR leading at number one. This is great, guys. This is great because if you see the top RWA projects, it has got some great names over here. We've got Chainlink, we've got Avalanche, so you can check this out. Hedera is topping the list, folks. So this is really good. These are the signs that HBAR is truly undervalued for what it has to offer. Look at this. HBAR is sitting way below its true value. The market just hasn't caught up yet. And I agree that HBAR, despite the market crash, what is happening, the depressing market, frustrating price action about in regards to HBAR, Bitcoin, XRP, and other projects, Hedera has a lot of potential in the long haul. Look at this deepen sector, real world asset tokenization. Hedera is everywhere. And look at the names Chainlink, ABRDN, Archax, WiseKey, SealSQ, SpaceX. Great connections over here, folks. Nvidia alone is worth trillions, folks. I mean, what Hedera has to offer is huge. And talking about being undervalued, let me show you a video over here by Crypto X AI Man, who says that Hedera has what it takes to reach trillions. Not hype, not speculation. Look at this. Governments, banks, Fortune 500 companies all quietly building on Hedera, tokenized stocks, real world assets, CBDCs, AI infrastructure. Hedera has it all. And in comparison to a lot of different projects in the market, Hedera is truly undervalued.
In the next few years, because this right here is a list. This is the top 10 cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, you all know these cryptocurrencies. Now, what I really want you to pay attention to is a fully diluted market cap of these cryptocurrencies. Right now, the top 10 cryptos in the entire world are between Bitcoin and Dogecoin. So Bitcoin has a market cap of about 1.6 trillion and Dogecoin has a market cap of about 17 billion. So between 17 billion, 27 billion, 28 billion, 60 billion, 70 billion, 100 billion. Now these numbers sound like they're a lot, but when we look at the top largest companies in the world by market cap, you'll see that Nvidia, for example, by itself, Nvidia is worth more than $4 trillion. Yes, Nvidia, one company in the stock market, is worth more than all of cryptocurrency combined. Because Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, XLM, all of crypto, HBAR is worth around 3 trillion. So Nvidia by itself, one company in the stock market, is worth 4 trillion, more than 4 trillion, and Google is worth 4 trillion, Apple, same thing, Microsoft, 3 trillion, Amazon, 2.5 trillion, Meta, which was Facebook, 1.7 trillion, and Tesla, 1.5. Now, why do I show you this? Because this right here, the largest companies in the world, well, guess what? In the future, these right here will also be some of the largest companies in the world. The top 10 cryptocurrencies will literally be worth trillions of dollars in the next few years, just like companies in the stock market are worth trillions of dollars. It's going to be the same thing with cryptocurrency. These cryptocurrencies, Hedera HBAR, for example, right now is in 31st place. So the ranking of HBAR is pretty high, but in the next few years, HBAR from a $5 billion market cap could literally go and be in the top 10. Then after that, once crypto keeps growing, these top 10 cryptocurrencies will
H barbarians, if you look at the overall market, H bar is truly undervalued when you compare it to cryptocurrencies. XRP, a leader in the real world value space. Aside from this, if you look at the other markets like stock market, and in that regards, Hedera is one of the most undervalued assets out there in the market, folks. Look at this. Why does Hedera HBAR keep landing enterprise deal? deals. This is the H Barbarian. Look at the tokenized stack. Three models: HTS native for regulated assets with built-in compliance, ERC EVM for DeFi flexibility, hybrid for the best of both, folks. So this is what Hedera has to offer. It is not competing with meme coins. It is competing for trillions of dollars. One of the best undervalued gems in the market right now. Meanwhile, folks, if we talk about the price action, obviously we haven't stopped bleeding. The entire market is bleeding. So a post over here that the winter is still halfway. So if you truly believe in Hedera H bar, these might be one of the most exciting prices to get in. To be honest, the low prices are never exciting. I agree, but when it comes to a project like H bar, people who believe in it will stack it. But let's hope that it goes all the way in the future. It has certainly the potential to do that, because if it is good for the military, it is good enough for your bags. Now, this is what we're talking about. The debate about enterprise adoption is officially over. The US military is adopting HBAR technology for quantum secure drones. Let that sink in, folks. Huge. Look at this. This is Asus, Martinez, HBAR holders. Stay strong. The fundamentals have never been better. Governments are choosing Hedera. Institutions are building on Hedera. The ETF is alive. Meanwhile, folks, look at this. Hedera's Mance Harmon says that the Hedera hashgraph governance model drew inspiration from the original Visa network. I literally read a book by a guy named D Hawk, and D is the founder of the Visa network back in the 60s. So that is a really good inspiration to take, obviously.
State of that registry at a moment in time gets copied and goes with the new network. Now, you still have the same 100 miners, but 30 of them are now over in the new network, and your software is connecting to the same miners, sometimes in the old network, sometimes in the new network, updating both versions of the land registry, and the land registry information diverges and creates chaos for the application developer. So you have to solve that problem fundamentally, and we've done that. We've made a commitment to the market that our platform will never fork. It will be a single, stable platform that enterprises and businesses no longer have to worry about that with respect to us. And we do that through a combination of both technical controls and legal controls. And so that's a big differentiator. And then if you can solve that problem and the tech problems, then what's left is governance. Who is it that is making decisions about the roadmap of this global network? Can I trust them? And to answer that question, to design a solution for that.
So, H Barbarians, do you think that H bar indeed is one of the most undervalued assets in the entire finance, not just crypto? Do let the H Barbarians know. For regular Hedera developments, do subscribe the channel and hit the notification icon. Until next time, peace.